These are wall phrases, a great visual aid for children. We have made 4 wall phrases here, one for English alphabet and one for Malayalam alphabet and one for numbers and one for vitamin chart. We can say that it is a great visual aid. Why? Because it is very attractive for children, and through pictures children can easily understand the concept and they will memorize too. Children will easily learn the letters, spelling, and identify the objects. So to make them more attractive, we have written the spelling and letters in red colors. So also we can say that it is a great memorization tool. Through pictures they learn easily. These are lottos, picture lotto and number lotto, and these small cards are lottos. This is a great teaching aid to develop children's matching skill and also the memory skill. In this, children need to observe each lottos and they have to match the pictures. So their observation skill will be increased, and also hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills are also developed. And here comes the flashcard. We have made 4 sets of flashcard here, one for English alphabets and one for Malayalam Swaraksharam and one for Malayalam Vyanjanaksharam and for the numbers. In short, we can say that flashcards are used to improve the language skill of children because they learn or they identify the letter and they understand the letter and they recall the letter through these cards, attractive cards. It is also a great visual aid. So the children can memorize the letters easily. These are reading cards. We have 2 sets of reading cards, one in English and one in Malayalam. And as the name itself suggests, it helps the children in reading preparation. It helps them to read the comprehension. It also increases their vocabulary. Now we are seeing the visual cards. It is a great tool to communicate with the preschool children, because through images we can communicate with them easily. And it also makes the teaching very interesting. These are observation cards. You can see the series of the same picture in all these cards. Let's see how it helped the children. By observing these pictures very carefully, they will be able to develop their decision-making skill and also the concentration skill, because the visual discrimination will be applied here. And most importantly, Jean Piaget's concept formulation is applied here. Jean Piaget said that concept formulation will be done in children by 2-3 ways, like simple to complex, general to particular, and the same concept is applied here. Purnatayil ninnu apurnatayilekku. Now we are seeing the number chart. It's a tool which helps the children to count and also develop the number sense. kids can easily identify the numbers and the order of numbers. Now we are seeing the snake and ladder. How it helped the children? Yes, it helps the children to understand the concept of mathematics, like ascending order and also the descending order. And it also indirectly helped them to learn addition. From 1 they will jump to 2 or 4, they will indirectly learn the addition. And it also helped the children's social development because they are interacting with the peer group, and also it helped them to understand the good deeds and bad deeds indirectly. Now we are seeing the puppets. It's a great tool for the teachers, preschool teachers, because it helps the children in their language development while using in the storytelling, and it also helps the children to develop their imagination and creativity for learning new things. Next is shape. Any 6 shapes. It helps the children to identify the specific shape and also to recognize it in their environment. So, visual discrimination of shapes are done here. Now comes same shape, different color. It helps the children to learn the colors. So, the visual discrimination of colors being done here. Now comes the puzzles. Number puzzles and picture puzzles. So here it is number puzzle. So the children will identify the picture here, and these cards are numbered. According to this number, they have to keep each picture to the corresponding numbers. So these are the picture puzzle. Here the cards will not be numbered. So the children, they need to look into the picture and they need to keep each puzzle. So how does this puzzle help the children? Yes, the children's problem solving skill is developed here. Decision making skill, it builds their confidence, imagination, creativity, and also the hands-on learning will be done here. Also the hand and eye coordination will be done here. Now comes the rollograph. It allows the child to visualize the story and its characters, events and settings of the story. So it helps them to organize their thoughts in sequence. So this is all about the rollograph. Now comes the important part, the pink tower. It is also a Montessori apparatus, and it is a sensorial apparatus. And we can say that it is an iconic material of Montessori, the pink tower. So we have 10 wooden cubes here, and it helps the children in visual discrimination of size in dimensions. They will identify the big and small, and also it helps them in direct preparation of mathematics. This is Montessori Box. It aids the children's development of object permanence. As per Jean Piaget, the first stage of cognitive development is the sensory motor stage, and at this stage they develop this sense of object permanence. They will easily recognize the different mathematical 3D shapes, and they will match accordingly. So they will improve their focus and concentration, And also the fine motor skills are improved. Hand-eye coordination is being done. So the concrete learning is done here. These are geometrical shapes. As the name suggests, it helps the children in preparation for geometry. So the visual discrimination of shapes are being done here. Pentagon, rectangle, square, hexagon, etc. This is a story illustration book. It helps the children in the language development because it provides them the immediate vision of the characters of the story, the plot of the story, and the settings and the mood of the story. It also helps them in the vocabulary skill. Story analysis is being done and the images make them attractive. Now come to the number wheel. It is a great tool that helps matching skill. The children can easily recognize the number name and also its value. Odd and even number recognition, everything is done here in the number wheel. Now comes to the numerical rod or number rod. It is a mathematical apparatus too. Here, the children can easily associate the spoken number and its quantity because here the children, they will learn the names of the numbers and their sequence. So they will learn to count here, count the unit numbers 1 to 10. So it helps them in the indirect preparation of later addition. Indirectly they will identify the odd and even concept. We can see that each segment is colored as red and blue. So they will identify that even numbers end with the blue and odd numbers end with the red. Now comes the mask. It is a great tool. It is a great fun tool which the teachers can use in the storytelling. So this tool helps the children to break down a communication barrier. They will freely convey their ideas to the teachers and their peer group. So it helps in the language development too. Now comes the clay work. So it helps to develop the coordination of fine motor skills. It develops their imagination, creativity, problem solving, and eye-hand coordination is being done here. The small muscles in the hand work together to create their imaginations. Here are some clay work: snail, tribal face of a man, egg, and the cat. Now comes to the paper pulp work. It also helps them for the imagination and creativity. So this is a frog and this is a duck. Now comes the vase material part. We can make the castle out of tissue roll and tea box and the waste chart papers. Cardboard cutout. So for the storytelling and all, we can use here. I made the tree cutout and the rainbow. See, this is the bottle cap. So I made it as fridge magnet. Peacock. This is a plaything puppet made out of cardboard. Now comes the photo frame made out of straw, cardboard, and also the eggshell. Here is a bottle with natural stick and candy cover. Here is a bookshelf out of the cereal box. This is a pencil box transformation. And now comes the spinning wheel out of tissue roll. is the shelf flower. Now comes art and craft. This is a harp instrument made out of thermocol, a paper bookmark, a paper doll and chair, a happy jar and a galaxy jar. Happy jar to create positive environment in the class. Stone art, a birthday table centerpiece sticker out of cardboard box, origami paper butterfly, clay work, a bottle art, and a snow globe.